Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So you did one for us last year. So yes. So okay. So and your time starts now.
Yesterday I gave a presentation that started by saying I know really very little about this topic, which freaked everyone out. I'm glad to say that today I know a little bit more about this topic than I did yesterday, which should make you feel more comfortable. I've helped for 13 years IT organisations collect and use customer feedback, internal customer feedback. So I know a thing or two about collecting feedback, and I'm going to share with you today 13 tips for increasing your survey response rates, okay, from any survey that you run in IT. Why is customer feedback important? It gives you insight, all right? It's about granularity. It's no good just going, I don't need feedback because we know we're crap. Well, where are you crap? Where are you not crap? Who thinks you're crap? Are there some teams more crap than others? You need that extra insight, right? Surveys are a very efficient way of collecting customer feedback. They're a cheap way to get data from a lot of people. Of course, speaking to people is great, but expensive and impractical a lot of the time. Okay. The other reason why the common question I'm asked about surveys is what's a good response rate? If you're doing an annual survey, anything above 50% is good. Transactional ticket-based surveys, if you're 20 anything, that's awesome. If you're single digits, that's crap. You've got to fix something, all right? And hopefully I can help you with that today. Why is it important to get a good response rate? Because you get a big sample size, and a bigger sample size means it's more representative of all your customers, so you can infer more from it more reliably. Otherwise, you just get the extremes, the people that hate you or the people that love you, okay? So let's get stuck into the tips. Number one, make sure you launch your survey properly. Announce that it's happening, that it's coming, and why it's good. What's in it for the customer to bother to give you this free consulting, okay? Get it off to a good start. The second tip I have for you today is timely, all right? I couldn't have done that better. No, don't worry, 15 seconds, okay. With transactional surveys, send it out straight away. Don't send them, batch them up and do it in a week because people forget what the experience is actually like, okay? Do it straight away. Net Promoter, as many of you know, I'm a big fan of, talks about service recovery. If you do a transactional survey, customer says they're pissed off, get on the phone and speak to them, acknowledge their issue, fix it if you can, at the very least learn from it. It's a really important practice, okay? Reward systems, look, giving away gold class tickets or small donations to charity for survey responses is cheating, but it works. You can get a 2 to 3% lift in your response rates by doing some kind of reward or prize, okay? The other way that you can increase your response rate, make sure, for God's sake, your survey's responsive. There's nothing worse than opening up a survey on a mobile and the rating scale's off the right of the screen and you can't get to it. All your customers are going to give you 1 or 2 because they can't even give you anything above that, right? It's off the screen. So make sure it works on your customers' devices. Filters, check your spam filters. You don't want your survey invitation emails getting caught by a spam filter. You don't want your survey engine getting caught by some firewall rules that never even works. You're going to get a 0 response rate, okay? Where are we up to? Survey fatigue is a real thing. Don't spam your customers. I recommend with transactional surveys, you send a survey for every single ticket you close, but never send one to the same person more than once every, whatever that might be, 4 weeks or something, okay? Keep your email subjects short. Experiment with them. There's no one best subject, okay? Tell us what you think is a good place to start, but experiment, all right? Your email body that goes out with your invitation is exactly the same concept. Experiment with it. Keep it short. Hide any ugly survey URL behind a hyperlink. Make sure if it's transactional that you refer to the tickets, they know what they're giving you feedback on. And again, experiment with it over time, okay? Share your findings. Don't keep it to yourself and don't delay. I recommend 3 different communications, quickly as possible. Here's what we've learned. Thank you for responding. Then it can be, here's what we're planning to do. And then it can be, here's what we've done. And then keep looping round and round and round, okay? Survey length, keep it short, don't design a survey by committee. Everyone's going to have their own favourite questions. You're going to end up with a 50-question survey, right? No one's going to answer it. If I had to design a survey with just one question, it would be, what's the number one thing we could do to improve? Okay. For annual periodic surveys, reminders can increase your response rate by 3 to 5 percentage points. Don't send reminders to transactional surveys. They're going to fill up people's inboxes pretty quickly. If your customers don't believe you're going to be using their feedback for good, you can expect your response rate to be in single digits, okay? Because the most important thing of all for your response rate is to act on their feedback, actually do something about it. Now, to help you remember this, I've got a lovely acronym, RSL bar for sports, okay? I couldn't imagine anything better. Just think of some old men trying to vomit quickly into a bucket, or read this blog post. It will summarise everything I've talked about today. Thank you.